For this segment, we'll put the spotlight on one of his greatest hits, his viral How to Speak Bisaya series. I mean, like, we all know that's part of your background.
Right.
You like teaching people about our culture, from Hollywood celebrities to the everyman online. But how did this series come about?
Most of the previous content I used to make, like the Philippine Snitcha,
Yeah.
you know, Philippine Squada. You know, I used to do them because it was the environment that I was immersed in. I was living in these actual places here in Metro Manila, and so that's naturally the inspiration for my content. When I moved back to Mindanao and I was surrounded by Visayas again, naturally I would notice these things. Oh, yeah, actually, you know, that's funny. And then most people, you know, when you show them things that are in their faces, and then you make them realize, oh, it's been there the whole time. It's funny, actually. You make them realize things. And that's where the inspiration for the series has come from.
Did you expect this to go viral, like to become a hit?
Not, well, you know, I thought it was pretty funny myself. So I was like, a couple people might find it funny too. Some might even find it corny because it's like some of the humor is like really low lang talaga na, low hanging fruit kind of humor. But you know, I'm surprised that a lot of people have took to it because sometimes you get Bisayas, but you have Tagalogs or that have been, in, you know, they know the Bisaya culture and language and they get it, and it's like, oh. It's amazing. And some
You
of
should
the
teach us.
No.
Sample, one session. Good sample.
Movie students.
Was there? Like, you know,
Batchmate.
No, one of the things like I did, like for example, is when you have one word and then you can just repeat it over and over again because it's like an expression. Now, a lot of people thought that, you know, we've seen this before. Other countries have done it. Like they use one word and then you just change the expression of it in terms of usage. Like one of the videos is the uy video, where you say, if you say, oh, this is something new, right? In English, you say uy. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
And if you see someone like really pretty or you have a crush on, you say, ooh, ooh. And if you're gonna tease somebody, in the old days, it used to be, ooh. But now, in the old days, yes, they showed it to me. People say now,
show me.
people say now,
What is it now?
ay. That's what they say now. Yeah, no more
I'm
uy
a bit
now.
offended that our uy is no longer valid.
But yeah, exactly.
That's
But
automatic.
I put it in the video. It should be like, you should know where it comes from, the ayi.
The origin story of Ayi.
Yeah, it used to be uy. That's where the Y comes from.
I mean, look, we've seen like you have collabed with a bunch of people already with regards to this series in particular. I mean, nagulat ka bang like, uy, you didn't expect that you could collab with this person?
Most definitely, brother. Most of them I didn't even think would reply, but I've known them in one capacity or another in the past. Worked with them even like Dong Dantes.
Yeah.
We were in a movie called Tik Tik Aswang Chronicles, and then like I had a commercial for a brand with. What do you call a lot of the other artists talaga, you know, a lot of brands talaga. So I just messaged them out of the bro, can you just, you know, send me a video just real quick. It started in the pandemic because nobody was really doing much anyway. You know, no pressure. And then they all started sending. Some of the really big ones, they would send right away. It's like, oh bro, there's no rush. Oh, thank you.
Basta naman kasi they were fans of you already.
Yeah.
I don't
So you're the
really-
I mean,
famous
who'd say
person
no to
here.
Bogart the Explorer?
You know, people would say that I really don't feel like, wow, these people are replying to me. If you see me in the province talaga ba, it's just, you know, nobody knows who I am, and I love it.
We'll keep you grounded. We won't reply to you.
No. Reply na after like 2 days.
No, but all joking aside, so let's use uy, and let's say you're watching It's a Beautiful Day for the first time.
Right.
How would you describe that using uy?
I was like, okay. So for example, you're watching it for the first time ever.
And then nandun si Bogart, then may choir siya.
Diba? And then you like it. So what in English it could be, hey, this is something new and interesting. I would really want to watch more.
Okay.
In Filipino, it'd be like this. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, you get it.
Nalapit pa, no? Or minsan tatas pa yung paa.
Oy, oy, oy.
And it's actually a very tito.
Nakita mo ba?
I just saw all my titos flash in front of my eyes.
Well, thankfully for me, I'm like one of those old people with really good eyesight. Sometimes I even beat my classmates because I'm in the back of the classroom. Professor showing the slides in the small TV screen. My classmates would be asking me, ano yung nakasulat doon? And I would tell them, blah, 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 blah. Mababasa mo pa yun? But can't you?
And then,
Alam mo kung bakit?
they're gonna go like, oh.
May explanation ako doon kasi dati, I think you were undergrad 2002,
Yes.
right? The very first time you were undergrad. Dati kasi sanay tayo sa OHP eh.
OHP.
OHP, yung projector,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
acetate.
yeah,
oh.
yeah, yeah,
I
acetate.
like how she is so
Acetate.
confused about what an OHP is. Just
Acetate.
pa, yung sulat with a marker.
Ginagamit sa church.
You guys, my goodness.
No, but all joking aside, you know, Bogart, we have a lot to talk about with regards to the content that you're creating, your
yeah.
future, of course. Do you have any future projects already in mind for your particular character, si Bogart?
Yes.
Now
most
that you're
definitely.
studying.
Most definitely. So as soon as I learn it, I will apply it. We have land where we are, so I can really, it's like makes my laboratory basically. I've always wanted to be a scientist growing up. That was supposed to be the original course of things. I studied science scholarship, science school, all the way becoming a scientist, making something, a difference in the world. Somehow in the process, I got diverted, but now I'm back on track, and every time I learn something new that's good for the world, even though, you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and teach it.
You know, Bogart, it's such a pleasure having you here. Just so everyone watching at home who already doesn't follow you, who doesn't follow you yet, has to follow you. Can you let them know
Yes,
where to reach out to you?
please. Yeah.
Okay, so you can definitely check out my social media accounts. You've got one on what do you call this? X now, I reckon. And then you've got TikTok, TK, and then you've got Facebook, which is pretty big in the PH. But, you know, a lot of other countries probably not so much, but thankfully it is big and it's making me a lot of moolah. Enough for me to go to school. So please do follow me so I can keep going to school and you might learn something new for the world.
Our fourth-year-old freshman. We have Bogart the Explorer joining us here today. Maraming salamat, Bogart. We really
Salamat,
are
Kay.
so
Salamat,
happy
Kay.
having you here.
Thank you so much, Bogart,
That was a really good
for
impression.
joining us here.
Salamat kayo sa ibang kanan. Amping mo.